Hey guys, it's Danica. Welcome back. Today we will be starting part 2 of the Meet the Fowlers series. Let's get started. Today's episode will consist of me building a house for the Fowler family. Typically the first thing I build when I'm building a house meant to fit needs is I, for some reason, build the deck. And I always use this. Every time I use this. I don't know why I use it, but apparently it works every time. So this is their deck. For the record, just so everyone knows now, yes, I use mother load occasionally, and sometimes I use it in excess. Not intentionally, of course, but if any of you have played Sims before, you always know it's tempting. So obviously last episode, if you watched it, you met the Fowler family, which consisted of Kane, Mark, Betty, and Layla. And so the first bedroom we're going to be building is for Mark and Betty because they're older. They can't really navigate upstairs, which is kind of where most things go on in my houses for some reason that I've built in the past. But no, this house is going to have one bedroom on the main floor and hopefully 2 or 3 bedrooms on the second floor. And if I really feel like it, maybe I'll build a basement. I always find it the hardest to decorate the outside, which is why I'm building the inside first as opposed to the outside, because it's just easier for me. What is this? Can someone tell me what this is? This does not look, I don't know, it just doesn't look right or pleasant or safe. A spa tub. I don't know what that is. Hopefully it works. Okay, that's different. I don't think I've ever used that before. Modern. You know what? Let's go with that. So as I said, this is going to be Mark and Betty's bedroom, which means that there is obviously we're gonna need light because they're both retired and they like being outside. They like Betty, she likes knitting, she likes sitting on her rocking chair on the deck. And Mark wants to build stuff for Betty because that's what he's passionate about. Obviously, they aren't people who are too picky on beds, I guess you could say. So, getting them a $3,000 bed is probably okay. And being older, there's obviously slip and fall risks, which means we're going to put carpet in their room because that just makes the most sense safety-wise, especially for those of you who have older grandparents and know that hardwood floor, not ideal for them. So let's finish the entryway. What on earth is this wallpaper? Okay, whatever. Looks cool, I guess. Sure. Okay, it works. Whenever I'm looking for an archway, it's always hard because there's always lots of good archways. But you always want the perfect archway to go into the rest of your house, because that's what generally works, and it's always good to be consistent throughout your house. So I think this is gonna be the kitchen. Kitchens for me tend to work best on the outside of the house and close to the main doorway, because that way you have a really, really quick and easy fire escape. Not that I'm trying to light anything on fire, but Sims have their own minds and sometimes get themselves into a bit of trouble with fire. I feel like every kitchen I design it kind of the same. And this is how I run out of money. So for those of you who are not keeping track, I'm out of money, but I can't use mother load. Lovely. Wow, this is gonna be fun. Okay. So I have $11,000 left. And I will use those, I guess, because they work. I cannot use this maple fridge. Well, I mean, they'll make money eventually. So we might have to improvise my design a little bit and start with a bit of a smaller house. So what I'm gonna do now, because I don't have the budget to build a big massive house like I wanted to, I am going to have Layla and Kane's bedroom right off the living room, because that makes the most sense right now. And if any of you all are wondering how I'm doing this, I'm just using the control and square bracket keys. I will admit, right now, this is looking like the best house I've ever built. I don't actually think I've built any better of a house than this. And I'm still under budget. Oh, these guys need a door. There's the copy tool when you need it. Let's get you guys a nice small little dresser. There we go. And with $1,719 left, I actually have enough to do quite a bit, actually. So what I think I'm gonna do with the rest of the money is I am going to have the woodworking table right there. Yeah. I'm gonna have the wood table right there. I am going to get a rocking chair. Oh, that doesn't quite work. Okay. New plan. Rocking chair in the entryway. And the sewing tools. Where's the sewing kit? Not that. Right there. Perfect. And then Betty can pick it up. One more thing I think I'll need. So if I can move this over here and this over here, then I have enough room to put a shoot. I need a bathroom for these guys. Oh, shoot. Okay. So I did not think that far ahead when I was building this. Okay, right there. Right there. And right there. Okay. Then I should have enough for a small light. Which means I will need to skip down on the bathroom a little bit, but that's okay. We'll use for both. Oh my goodness, I just thought of a really smart idea. Okay, instead of having 2 bathrooms, let's reshift There. Now we can have one bathroom for everyone. Unicorn dream shower. Woohoo! And we still have $908 left. Where on earth is that light? Am I the only one not? Oh, there it is. There. $814 left. Now I have enough for... Do I have enough for a mirror? Survey says yes. Thank goodness. Now that I have all of this, I just need to put an outside on the house. And this wall can go bye-bye. We'll just use that. And what do I want to use for the outside? Let's go with brick. Brick seems to work in almost every build I do. It seems that brick works. And I still have $674 left. Oh my. I may be using the motherlode cheat way too much. Especially if I still have that much money. So the last thing I need to do is I need to build the roof. Because you can't not let your Sims have a roof on their house. That just seems wrong. Perfect. Pro tip. This eco thing saves you tons of money. I've used it before. I actually used it on one of my other Sims videos and it worked out really, really well. Surprisingly. I don't have enough money for a solar panel. Do I have enough money for that water thing? Water balloon. Nope. Does not appear that I have enough for the water thingamajig. What does it even look like? Oh, I do have enough water for the water thingamajig. Wow. Then I will place down the water thingamajig. And I still have $114 left. This is I would say this is a pretty decent house for 22,000. Actually, I'm gonna have to check this after. 22,000 and some odd dollars. This is a pretty decent 2-bedroom, 1 bath, and I don't know how many square feet because I didn't count. And of course, I did not get myself a garbage can, which means I need to sell that. Which means I will be... Oh. Never mind. Oh, I feel... Oh. Why did I not think of that? I didn't think of that, did I? Now I need to find the water thing again. Water. Something with water. Nope, that's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for water thingamajig. Alright. I have $19 left. And a house that is actually livable. I'm so immensely shocked. Eco lot, geothermal, and natural well. And that is how I'm going to end the video. Thank you for watching, and be sure to like and subscribe. Bye! So we're going to be building the Fowler family a home. In the last episode, we created them and tried to make them look as big as possible. And this episode, we're going to be trying to build them a house. And for once, I'm actually going to try and stick to their budget, but also fitting their needs, which may mean I need to use Motherload once in a while. But that's okay, because it's going to fit their needs. First off, we need to build a deck. Because for some reason, every house I build, I'm always insistent on having some sort of, obviously, because of Mr. Fowler Mark, because of him, we need to have somewhere to have his carpentry stuff. And I think outside, where there's rain, snow, all that kind of stuff, over a covered porch would be perfect for all his building.